Hello and welcome to day 2 of Facebook Lives, and we're talking anxiety. And nobody's here yet, so we'll just wait for a few people to jump on so they can listen from the start and so we can interact with the video. And to all those in Australia, happy Australia Day. I hope you have celebrated well, stayed cool and had an awesome day. Here is Alicia. Hi Alicia, thanks for joining. Just wait for somebody else to jump on and then we'll start. I've got somebody else but I can't see who that one is, so we'll just start now. Today I want to talk about overstimulation. Overstimulation has a really big effect on anxiety, and it's like a precursor to having anxiety, to getting, because our body is overstimulated. So when we're overstimulated, we're overexcited, we can tend to be highly strung, and we're experiencing our energy all up in the air. And of course we're not grounded, we're all up in our head, and everything is compounded. Mostly we're overstimulated, and it's because our nervous system is overstimulated. It's running in overdrive. It's not nice and calm, it's not peaceful, it's not relaxed, and it's not balanced. It's, always on the move, it's jumpy, it's all over the place, and it's grabbing at anything and everything to keep it going, to keep it stimulated. So what sort of things cause overstimulation? Well, we all know technology does. We're on our phone, whether it's because we're bored, we're looking for stuff, we're on social media, we're on our emails, we're texting, we're talking to people, whether this is at work or whether this is socially or a bit of both. All of that stimulates us, anything that stimulates us gets our mind active, gets our body physically active. Other things that stimulate us, we all know, is caffeine, chocolate, coffee, soft drink, things like that. Also the need to be busy all the time. How many people, I know I'm terrible at this, if I sit down to watch TV or if I watch a movie, I take my laptop with me or I take a pen and paper, because I can't just do one thing at a time. So therefore those of us that are multitaskers and have to do everything at once, it's because we don't know how to slow ourselves down, our body and our mind. We don't know how to do things calmly, slowly, sometimes I can say even rationally, because we're so hyped up that we want to get everything done and everything out of the way and everything sorted that our mind is scattered. Our energy is everywhere. What else? So we're in overload, we're in overwhelm. And when we need that quiet time, that downtime, we don't know how to have it. We don't know how to relax. We don't know how to not fidget, not do something, not read something, not talk, not do anything. We don't know how to just be with ourselves. We don't know how to be with the silence. We don't know how to be with that one thing. So let's take a really good classic example of how your working day might start. So you start off with the alarm going off. You grab a coffee before you go to work, or on the way to work, or as soon as you get to work. So we have two different forms of stimulation already. We then hit the technology, if we haven't already, before we got out of bed or before we've left home. We're interacting with people all the time, whether it be face-to-face, on the phone, messaging, texting, emailing, through social media again. We're getting worked up, we're getting excited. We then come home, we've got all the stuff that we need to do at home now. prepare the dinner, maybe, get the kids organised, pick the kids up, chase around after that, do all that. And then when we sit down at the end of the evening, we can't relax, we can't calm down, and you can't go to sleep because you're still so wired and hypo and excited that there's just no way to calm down, because we've added one after another bit of stimulation of every type possible, that there is no peace, there is no calm. So it's really good to be mindful before you do something of how it affects you. Is it actually really necessary? Do you need to be on your phone all that time? Do you need to be on technology? Do you need to be watching TV? Do you have to be listening to something? Do you always have to be busy or doing something with your hands? Can you just sit still? So, and they're very often our triggers. Hello to Rosina and Kanika. I hope I've pronounced your names correctly. Thank you for saying hello. So before I go any further, has anybody got anything to say about that? Have you noticed how all of those things or any of those things affect your energy levels, affect your sleep, affect how you are emotionally, how you come to grips with things, how you either react or respond to situations or to people? Have you noticed how any of that affects you? So I want to say it is a good idea to have a really good morning routine. Now, I know it's hard when you're having to get up in the morning and go to work, but a morning routine could be really short and really simple, but it's a mindful, relaxing way to begin the day. And it's obviously going to be hard not to wake up to an alarm, but when you wake up to an alarm, your body is already in mental alert to say, okay, the alarm's gone off, I'm up, I'm ready for action. It means switch on and move. So you're already at that elevated state because the alarm's gone off. Now, I know it doesn't always seem that way because you can't get out of bed sometimes, but that's generally how we react to an alarm. So if you can, incorporate maybe just sitting outside with a glass of warm water with lemon juice in it for 5 or 10 minutes before you start your day. If you don't have to race off somewhere in the mornings, if you don't have to get kids ready, or even if you are a morning person and you get up early and you have this extra time, maybe start off with like 15 minutes of yoga or 15 minutes of meditation, or just to lay there and appreciate the day. Something like that, from just to start off that mornings mindfully and start them off calmly and relaxing, rather than straight up out of bed, get ready and go. And then again at the end of the day, you want the same wind down practice. Whether you do something similar, just sit outside and look at the stars, but you have time where there is just nothing. Time where it's just quiet for you to be able to decompress, to bring your energy levels back down and just be with yourself. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that you can find a way to implement a morning and an evening routine, because you really will notice the difference, and it won't take very long for you to notice that difference as well. I want to leave you with one little tip. Well, I'll leave you with a tip each day, but today's little tip is, when you're anxious, when you're overwhelmed, when you're highly emotional and reactive, it's because you're not in your body. So we'll do this little visualization where you just sit or you stand wherever you are, just quietly and calmly, and you visualize yourself being up above you. You just place your hands up and envision that you grab hold of your hands, your feet, anywhere of your body, your legs, and you just pull yourself back down, back into your body. And sometimes you might have to wiggle to get your arms back into place, your legs into place. But you actually focus and set that intention, and you can actually feel that energy slipping back into your body, coming back home, returning into your body. And then at the end, just breathe out as you lock that body back in. Because when you're in this fight or flight mode, when you're all over the shop, your energy is scattered. Your energy is everywhere. You're not within your body. You're floating out here within the ether. You have disconnected from yourself. You're separated from yourself. And that's why everything is disjointed. Why you can't get a grasp on things. Why, you're highly emotional and things get out of hand, because you're not within your body. You're not grounded. You're scattered. So that's a really good thing to bring your energy back into your body and reconnect to yourself. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you have anything to say, please comment on this thread. If you're watching in the replay, if you have any questions in regards to what I've just spoken about today, just put replay so I know to come back and reply to you. And thank you for watching today, and stay tuned for the same time tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.